This video explains how to create and use reading lists within RNIB Bookshare UK education collection. Reading lists allow you to group books and images into easy-to-access lists which you can share with other staff and your print-disabled learners. You can create lists for curriculum subjects and classroom topics. For example, you could create a Key Stage 4 English Literature set text reading list for the books that you are using during the year. You can also create personalised reading lists for your learners around reading schemes, stages, favourite authors or genres. Reading lists are a useful way of managing the provision of books to your print-disabled learners. By having a member account that is linked to your organisation account, they can independently access the reading lists you've assigned to them, away from the classroom on their own device. To manage your reading lists at any time, go to My Homepage and select My Reading Lists. Here you can create new lists, edit your existing lists, subscribe to lists created by the staff within your organisation or by RNIB Bookshare, and share your reading lists with staff and learners. To create a new reading list, select either the plus sign icon at the top of the page or the Create button at the bottom of the page. Give your reading list a name, enter a description, and select who you'd like to share the list with. There are three options to choose from. Private means it can only be seen by you, even if you've designed a learner to it. This is a useful option to use while editing your list. Member means it can be seen by you and the learners you assign it to. Org allows you to share it with other staff on the account and means they can edit the list and assign it to their learners. After saving the list, you'll be presented with your list of members. Choose the learners you wish to share the reading list, then select Add Selected Members. A search window will pop up and you can begin finding the books you need. You can search by title, author or ISBN. You can also search using a keyword. To demonstrate this, we've searched using the word mindfulness to find all relevant books on this topic for our list. Choose the books you wish to add to your list and then select Add Books button. You can also use the main search field to search books. The search results will show the option to add to reading list below the download option, and you can choose the desired reading list from the drop-down menu. To edit an existing reading list, go to My Homepage and then My Reading Lists. Select the list you want to modify and select Edit Details. Here you can change your sharing permissions, the list name and description. To edit who you share an existing reading list with, select the Assigned Members tab to add or remove learners. You can use the Activity tab to check if your learners are downloading the books they need to read from the list. To share reading lists you've created with other staff in your organisation, open a reading list and go to Edit Details. Next, set the share option to Org. All staff with a sponsor account will now have access to your list and will be able to add books to it. You can also subscribe to or copy reading lists set up by others in your organisation. Go to My Homepage, then My Reading Lists and select the Subscribe button. You'll be presented with all the available reading lists that have been created for sharing within your organisation, along with the public special collection lists curated by us. Use the drop-down Show menu to choose which reading lists you want to see. Select the lists you want to follow and click Subscribe. Your selected lists will now appear on your My Reading Lists page. You can easily assign your learners to any of your reading lists by selecting the list and going to the Assigned Members tab. To copy a reading list created by someone else, select the reading list and choose Copy. The copied list will now appear on your My Reading Lists page, ready for you to edit, without the original list being affected. Reading lists allow you to effectively manage, organise and streamline the process of providing books to your print-disabled learners, both inside and outside of the classroom. To learn more about RNIB Bookshare, watch our videos on YouTube or visit our dedicated help centre. RNIB Bookshare UK Education Collection. RNIB, supporting people with sight loss.